gracious, hello. Oh, gracious, hello. Oh, good gracious, hello. Gracious, hello. Hello, gracious. Gracious, hello.
Get out of here, you little imposter. Just beat it. In case you were misled, I happen to be the real Lily Tomlin. And my show tonight is from the CBS studios, not far from here. Oh, my gosh, look at the time. I've got to run, kids. I'll see you later.
In the studio, working on their facial expressions and going over their lines, are Lily's guests, Richard Pryor, Bill Gerber, Judy Kahn, and special guest, Alda.
Venetia Ernestine, are you watching her show? Using little moppets to mimic me.
Pipe it down, Ernestine.
Oh, don't worry. Vito's here with me. I'll get even. She'll never have a static-free phone call again as long as she lives.
From Television City in Hollywood, Lily Tomlin.
Save it. We'll be right back. Thank you all a lot. I suppose standing up here, another flashy television star, her name in lights, may seem like a dream come true. But I know that there's more to life than this. Even as a child, I knew it. When I was growing up in Detroit, I didn't always want to be a gifted actress. As early as I can remember, I wanted to be a waitress. Of course, everyone in the family thought it was cute at first. They'd let me wait on company. When I'd lose a tooth at night, my father would leave me a quarter under a plate. Then when I was 10, for Christmas, they got me my first uniform. I wish you could have seen it. It was a copy of the Howard Johnson's original. It was white cotton, and it had little orange and blue trimmed collar and cuffs. I already had a hairnet and duty shoes. And I'm sure a lot of you had Kool-Aid stands after school. That was normal. I had Kool-Aid. I also had iced tea, root beer float, tuna salad, grilled cheese. And I was open every night till 9. Of course, everyone in the neighborhood thought I was going to outgrow it. But after college, I packed my uniform and set out for New York, determined to make it as a waitress in the big time. I knew it was going to be rough, and it was. The only work I could get was in the theater. I'd act all night, and by day I'd make the rounds of the coffee shops. It was always the same. Come back when you've got some experience. I told my agent to get me work as a waitress, but all he could come up with was play after play, musical after musical, hit after hit. But I never gave up hope. Sometimes after a hard night on Broadway, I'd change into my uniform, drop by Howard Johnson's, and just sit at the counter waiting to be discovered. Sometimes I'd sit for hours watching my idol, Mildred. She was the greatest waitress in New York. One night, it was closing time. It was 2 a.m. Mildred was changing shoes for the bus ride home, or as she'd say, Mildred to go. She turned to me, I'll never forget it. She said, "Kid, never give up your dream. Because someday, somewhere, someone's going to look into those great big eyes of yours and say, 'Miss, what kind of pie you got?'" But it was never meant to be. No matter what I did, I had no success. It was my 3rd year on Laugh-In. My name was a household word. I'd given up all hope of ever becoming a waitress. I knew I was going to have to settle for eternal stardom. And then one day, I was in New York. I dropped by Howard Johnson's just to say hello to Mildred. It was the lunch hour, but she recognized me immediately. "Hey, kid, I seen you on Laugh-In." "When are you going to stop fooling around and do something with your life?" And then it happened. Mildred reached up to get an iced tea glass off a top shelf and wrenched her back. The boss was frantic.
What am I going to do? It's my lunch hour. My star waitress is out of commission. Where am I going to find a replacement?
Despite her discomfort, Mildred spoke up. Harry, what about Tomlin?
Who, her?
Harry, give the kid a break.
All right, I got no choice.
As luck would have it, I was wearing my uniform at the time. He took me in the back.
Do you know your tables? Do you know your menus? Do you think you can do it?
I'll try, Harry.
Tomlin, you're going out there a star, but you're coming back a waitress.
Well, I was so nervous, but somehow I got through it. I worked an entire shift. I must have done well. I don't remember what happened, but at the end of 9 hours, I had $1.10 in tips. That was a year ago. I've been at it ever since. CBS offered me my own series. I said, impossible, I'm working nights. And then last week, they phoned and offered me this. It was something I could really relate to, a special named after me. So welcome to the Lily Tomlin special. Thank you, but it's time for my break. So if you'll pardon me, I'm going to lie down on this BLT. Let's see what else is on the menu.
What's she doing, flaunting herself before the American public on a toasted sandwich?
Yes, and I'm so glad you could be with me tonight, Ernestine.
Did you read that expose on her in the Enquirer, the one that said...
Oh, well, I don't need women's lib. My husband lets me do anything I want.
Friends, we've got 16,000 vehicles to move on the lot. And for the...
Hey, Mrs. Spear, stop and talk with me for a while.
What are you doing, Edith?
I'm coloring.
Keep it in the book and not on your mother's porch.
Yeah, I'm being careful. And you be careful when you shake your dust mop, you don't knock it in the bushes.
Now, you mind your own business, Edith Ann.
You know what I have in my pocket, Mrs.
I
Spear?
have time to play games with you, Edith Ann.
I have a note my teacher wrote to my mother, because my teacher does not like some of the things I do.
You better give it to your mother.
Yeah, well, I don't like some of the things my teacher does, so I'll write a note for her to give to her mother and see how she likes it. Did you see Buster? I took him roller skating in the park. He turned his ankle. I had to bring him home in a shopping bag. Buster looked good. Did you see when I dressed him up on Halloween?
He's a dog, Edith Ann.
Yeah, I dressed him like Egyptian mummy. And then Mama was mad when company came because we didn't have no more toilet paper. You know what? Mama was looking at her wedding pictures yesterday, and she's very sad because they wasn't in color, so I colored them. It's a surprise. Don't tell her, Mrs. Spear.
Your mother will be very displeased with you, Edith.
Hey, Mrs. Spear, do you know Nancy Scobie? She goes to Crosman School. Do you know her?
I know her mother.
Yeah. Last Saturday, I went to Nancy Scobie's birthday party, and it was boring. The ice cream was horrible, and the cake was horrible. So I just took some of the presents.
That's not very nice, Edith Ann.
Who said? Mrs. Spear, I seen you went around the back of the house to shake your mop. You cannot fool me, and that's the truth.
Hi. I am not a professional actress. I am a real person, like yourself. Ever since my 8-year-old brought home a stray dog, I have had a problem what to feed him. Chi-Chi turned up his nose at all that dry dog food, and all the canned dog food that claimed to be meaty was mostly cereal. I know, I read it on the label. Then, about a month ago, a man came to the door and asked me to try a new product called Gourmet Doggy Burgers. He said to me, "Gourmet will make your dog part of the family." Naturally, I was skeptical. But I tried it anyway, and was I surprised? Chi-Chi loved it. I was so excited, I just had to come on TV and tell you about it. Gourmet doggy burgers are made from real beef, so they are more nutritious for your dog than canned dog food, and you don't have to use a good spoon to scoop it out. See how moist and tender. Even smells delicious. Just like real ground round, which we haven't been able to afford in 6 months. Gourmet doggy burgers look just like a real hamburger. This dog's been eating like a king while me and the family get starch bloat. Gosh, that's good. And they are easy to serve. According to the instructions on the back of the package, simply pat into a patty, salt to taste, add a little ketchup, put between 2 slices of bread, and remember the name, Gourmet Doggy Burgers. Half a year of noodle casseroles I swear I'd kill for a Big Mac. The hell with you, Chi-Chi.
Hold your warm and tender body close to mine.
This thing open? How's everybody tonight? Are you ready for one to be? Well, this little girl don't need no introduction, not here in Belvine. Now, she's fixing to come on in here, but I just want to say as Miss Wanda V. Wilford's manager, we're just tickled to death to be coming back here. Now, maybe all you know about Wanda V is what you hear on the juke. Maybe at home you got a stack of the albums that she cut. Maybe you even been down to see her at the opera. But I just want to say the best way is when she comes to a town and meets all the fans. Of course, I ain't saying this here Bonnie Barn Dance place is no Carnegie Hall. But I ain't neither saying that Belvine, Texas ain't the greatest little town on the Brazos. All right. Now, I just want to tell you, that little girl does 350 days a year on the road. Of course, we got a custom-fitted bus out in the parking lot. That cost her $550,000. And when we play overseas, you know, like the time I took her to Japan, we flew on an airplane. Even though Wanda V don't like that, she says that the only singers meant to fly is birds. Thank you. But, well, anyway, like I tell you, little girl don't need no introduction. Here she is, the queen of country music, Miss Wanda V. Wilford.
so good, I want you all to come along on tour with me. Thank you. Well, I'm really just kidding, because I don't think you'd want to come on tour with no bunch of flop-eared pickers like these up here. I'm just kidding. Actually, these are some of the best old boys that ever played a lick. Y'all remember Delbert Clyde on lead out of Bay City, Louisiana? Yeah, well, he's smiling now, but that Scudder can be meaner than a yard dog. Of course, y'all remember Sonny Paycheck on bass? He's also relief driver for Tommy. Dwayne Debb's on drums. Dwayne comes to work every night from a different direction. And I think y'all remember Tubby Wilborn on steel. Show 'em how much weight you lost, Tubby. Tubby's been with me ever since I cut my first hit down at Bradley's in Nashville. I'd like to sing it for you right about now. The love you claim you had for me was just a lot of bull. You needed lots more honesty with me to have some pull. So I'm packing up the divanette, the bedroom suit and more. The mobile home is yours, my pet. I'm ducking out the door. From now on, I'll be going alone, traveling on my own. Told a man come in and unhook up my phone, 'cause I'm going alone. Yes, I'm traveling alone. That means without you, you old two-timing reprobate. What I mean to say is, so long, fool. Thank you all so much. Now, Tubby and the boys are going to play for some dancing while I get to come down and meet with you fine folk. Thank you all so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Delbert's in a squirrely mood. He's playing guitar licks tonight. Even he came here.
Delbert's feeling poorly, Wannabe. He got in a Monte game with the fellers in the motel back in Shreveport last night. He told me he got commode-hugging drunk.
I say.
Wannabe, could you all sign this to Roy Jean? People tell me that I look like you.
Well, you're a handsome one. That's a compliment to me.
Thank you.
Roy Jean. Y'all have such pretty names.
Wannabe, could I look at your ring?
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Tommy Fontenot here gave it to me when I cut my first gold record. It cost $7,000.
$7,500.
It did. Is that your face in diamonds? That looks like me, too.
Well, yes, but the guitars around the border are just sapphire, though.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Roy.
Thank you.
Oh, here, honey.
Well, how about a moon pie and R.C. Kohler?
Oh, Tommy Fontenot, I'm gonna kill you. I ate one of those, I'll never sing another note. Come on, honey, I'm going back.
Yeah, have you back.
Excuse me, thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Wannabe?
Yes?
You probably don't remember me. I'm Janice Lou Reed. I pick some.
Oh, well, I surely do. I want to thank you for all your cards and letters.
Thank you. That's what I want to talk to you about. Do you remember me mentioning my brother?
Yes.
Well, I want to be a country singer, and my brother's about to go wild about it. Wants me home.
Well, Janice, my daddy was the same way. It wasn't until I bought him a 5-room house and a colored TV that he thought I'd done okay.
That's true.
Well, my brother says that if you're poor, then you're meant to stay that way.
Well, he ain't half wrong, Janice. Once poor, always wanting. Rich is just a way of wanting bigger.
Thank you very kindly.
You be sweet now.
Thank you. But how do you get to be a success, Wannabe? I mean, how do you?
Well, I guess it was because I was a sincere person.
Thank you very kindly. Good to see you.
You be sweet.
Well, here she is, just like I promised to you. Thank you for your kind patience. The queen of country music, once again, Wanda V. Wilfer.
If you're gonna mix with whiskey, don't try to mix with me. You got the power to stir me up like sparkling wine. You're a jug of mellow moonshine. Your smile is usually when you touch me with your
I've been trying to think of something I could do now or in the next half hour that would get me on the 11 o'clock news. I noticed none of you got up to see what was wrong. Maybe we'll be back. You know, years ago I came to the conclusion that I was wasting time because I was disorganized. I would lie awake at night thinking of things I should have done and didn't. And then one day, by chance, I was walking through Woolworth's and I saw these wonderful little pads marked things to do. You can imagine my excitement. My whole life changed. Every night before bed, I'd spend 10 or 15 minutes making a list of things to do, and then the next day I'd do them. Well, it felt great. But the more I began to think of things to do, the more time it took to make the list. And it got so I was starting on the list after supper, and I'd sometimes be writing until 2 or 3 in the morning. So, of course, the next day I'd be so exhausted I couldn't get anything done. But rather than waste the day, I'd revise my list. And then one day, you know, I realized that I was spending so much time doing things to do that I had absolutely no time left to do things I liked. Now I carry a notebook, which I had concealed here in my armpit. And I just write down things. And here are some of the things I've written down. If I had my whole life to live over again, I'd do everything exactly the same. Except this time, I think I would let Tommy Ransom go all the way on our second date. This is something I wrote down one evening when I was watching The Tonight Show. 98% of the adults in this country are decent, hard-working, honest Americans. It's the other lousy 2% that get all the publicity. But then again, we elected them. Something I wrote down once. When you experience pain, do as millions of others do, suffer. Oh, you know, this is something that occurred to me. There are certain things in this life that you can do only when you live alone. Like paste the trading stamps in the book before you put away the perishables. Leave the iron dialed to cotton and just yank the cord from the wall. Drink milk from a carton or practice smiling in a mirror. Oh, I overheard this once in the supermarket. I was waiting online and I saw a little child say, "Mama, I want to go home." And the mother said, "Wait till we get home." I'm not sure how many of you out here and there are concerned with how you spend your leisure time. Obviously, this is a careless group. You're watching television when you could be doing something constructive, like putting your spice rack in order alphabetically. I mean, truthfully, how many of us are as comfortable with the rosette attachment on our icing gun as we'd like to be? Not many, I dare say. In my hobby time, I found something very rewarding, ice cream sculpture. Now, I know that sounds superficial, but recently I did my most eloquent sculpture to date. I used 4 gallons of vanilla ice cream, and I molded the first family. And then I invited some of my friends over, and we sat around and watched them melt. Pat never did.
No, thanks. I'm still waiting. All right. Hi, good evening. How are you? Party too? Yeah. Okay. Down here, please. All right. Have yourself.
Carol! Why would she come here? I asked her to marry me here. This used to be our restaurant. And with Arthur, I hate Arthur. I've always hated Arthur, even when we were friends. You think they're, No wonder he's smiling. Wait till Wendy gets here. I'll grin from ear to ear.
Could I have another one of these, please?
What's different about her? I know what's different. She doesn't look married anymore. She looks like she did when I first met her. Oh, she looks great.
I bet it's eating him up, me being here with Arthur, eh? Go on, reach over, touch his hand. Go on. Go ahead, look in his eyes. It's killing him. Look at him. What is different about him? His hair. He's combing his hair forward. Can't stand to get old. He's got new clothes, too. Wonder who picked those out. He looks so silly, you know? You look so silly and creepy. Why don't you act your age? Oh, gosh, he's so good looking. There's such a way about him.
I think I'll have the Caesar salad to start. Thank you.
Oh, no, thanks. Not yet.
Are you going to say hello to him?
Who?
David, of course.
No.
Wendy? Where is she? Look at you, you're down to reading department store ads. 55 minutes late. Carol was always on time. We were both so punctual, our marriage was finished in half the time it takes most people. Where is Wendy? And when she finally gets here, you know what she'll say. Oh, did I keep you waiting? And you know what she'll say? No, not at all. If she gets here tomorrow, you'll say that. No, not at all. Hope she's wearing that blue thing. You know what you've got, old man? You've got a case of impacted lust. Well, so what? Wait till Carol sees her.
Thank you.
Don't worry, you'll get your tip.
Oh, he's so low. He doesn't even remember. I remember. He asked me to marry him here. Between the veal parmesan and the chocolate mousse. It was 5 years ago. I think it was the last time I had dessert.
Look at her. Look. She reads menus the way lawyers read contracts. You selfish. Oh, God, she looks great.
Oh, you've got your ring on. Take it, put it in your mouth. No, wait, don't. Put it in your lap. Take it, wait, leave it on. Don't fumble with it. I wonder if he saw it.
She's still wearing a ring. First thing you did was take yours off. And she asked for the separation. Well, I guess it keeps away the creeps. Doesn't seem to have had any effect on Arthur, though. You know what I mean? Don't smile.
It's ridiculous, you know. Ignoring each other.
I know.
You'd be more polite to a stranger.
You know, you're right. This is really good salad. Maybe I should order something.
This is stupid. You're 37 years old. You don't know how to say hello? I'll go over there and I'll ask her to lunch. Go ahead. Wait, sit. She's liberated. Let her come over here. Don't look. Look. Go on, go. Be terrific. Be smart. Stand up straight.
Oh, here he comes. It's all right. Just be yourself. Be honest. You can handle this. You're on your own. Goodbye.
Oh, hello, David.
Hello, Arthur. How are you? Carol?
Hi, David. You look great.
You're looking great, too.
Thank you.
So what have you been doing, David?
Well, Michelson died. I got his job.
I heard that. Congratulations,
Thank you.
David.
Happened right during a lecture.
I suppose it wasn't much of a surprise.
Was
Oh,
to
yes,
Michelson.
Mike.
You moved. Your mother told
Yeah,
me.
I did.
Nice neighborhood?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, good.
I'm glad you visited her in the hospital. That was nice of you.
Well, my mother said I had to. They didn't have much in common as mothers, but they shared a certain respect for sickness.
Oh, are you gonna sit down?
Oh, no, thanks. I can't. I'm expecting a student, and I just wanted to come over and see how you were, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
It's been a long time, you know.
How long has it been?
Almost a year.
No kidding.
You see a lawyer yet?
No, I haven't yet,
Me
no.
neither. I figured the separation was going so well, why spoil it by getting a divorce?
Right.
Well, my friend is here.
I'm glad I got to see you.
Yeah, me too. So long.
Enjoy your dinner.
Right. Carol, let's have lunch sometime, all right?
Well, sure. Why not? I'm in the book, right above your name, as a matter of fact.
That's right, yeah. Okay. Soon.
Okay.
All right?
Same old David.
You know, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna have the veal.
Hi. Have you been waiting long?
No, not at all. An hour and 9 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost track of the time.
That's okay.
Who are those people you were talking to?
My wife and a friend.
Must have been heavy.
Let's eat, okay?
You mean you haven't seen a lawyer yet?
No, not yet.
For those of you who are in the mood to buy something, but don't know what you want. For those of you who have everything, I'd like to talk to you about nothing. There are other nothing products on the market, but nothing compares with nothing. You're used to spending a lot of money and getting nothing in return, but we give you more of nothing than ever before, and at far less cost than you've been paying for nothing in the past. Nothing costs less than almost anything. And, of course, it goes with everything. Remember, for a change of pace, try nothing. Also in giant economy size, or the handy pocket size.
I remember in junior high school, you could always tell the really square girls because they wore a ponytail and a plastic headband. In those days, we were so brainwashed to believe that we had to have big breasts to be desirable as people, that as a child of 11, literally, I would go to bed at night and I would pray to God that I would wake up in the morning an 11-year-old with big breasts. But I never had the nerve to send for the ads in the backs of photoplays. The ads that said, it's not a cream. It's not a salve. It's not an ointment. It's not a machine. It's not an exercise. It's not a padded bra. I used to think, what is it? Did anybody ever find out? The night before Helen got married, she put her head on her own soft pillow and imagined she was embracing her lovely husband-to-be. Soon she fell asleep, and in her dream she was carried over the threshold of her lovely new home.
Honey, I'm going to watch the game.
Oh, Kitchen, you're a young bride's dream. I'll try to keep you nice and clean.
When I iron out the wrinkles, I won't grow old anymore.
Double, double, boiling bubble. Bitter coffee causes trouble.
I've been said to have a green thumb. Things I plant will always grow. Don't that prove I'm not a dum-dum, though I cannot cook? Or so.
Oh, baby, here's a toast to our detergent.
Do-a-do-wah,
To old dirt that seems so urgent.
do-a-do-wah.
Now the stains just want to die.
Please don't cry.
The kitchen is a crazy place, lots of room but no space. Stitch in time will get you wine, but wine won't get you there. In Happy is as happy does, even clouds are made of fuzz. Count your chickens when they're hatched, only don't become attacked.
Mommy, mommy.
Happy is as happy
On awakening from her dream, Helen decided that there'd be some changes made. And so they tried to live happily ever after, a day at a time. And the days became weeks, and the weeks became months, and the months became years.
Blues, 20th century blues are getting me down. Blues, escape those dreary 20th century blues. Why, if there's a God in the sky, why shouldn't he grin high above this dreary 20th century din?
In this strange illusion, chaos and confusion, people seem to lose their way.
What is there to strive for, love or keep alive for? Say, hey, hey, call it a day. Oh, blues, nothing to win or to lose. It's getting me down. Blues, escape those dreary 20th century blues. Why is it that civilized humanity can make this world so wrong?
In this hurly-burly of insanity, oh, our dreams cannot last long.
We reach the deadline, the press headline, every sorrow. Blues value its news value tomorrow. Blues, 20th century blues are getting me down. Blues, escape this dreary 20th century blues.
century blues.
shallots, chopped very finely. There. Now that's it. This makes an absolutely divine sauce for cold lobster. Let it drain. Even just having been steamed, there's still some liquid that comes out of it. And I think if you're going to eat the lobster, roll at the table so that there isn't so much water around.
Don't be the ransom
Now,
escape.
we're going to do a cold lobster with a very lovely sauce. And
I've been so worried about you. Where you been? I ain't seen you for a week, baby.
I've been down to job training place doing my job, working my fingers to the bone, and I'm fed up with them people. That's your favorite kind.
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm starved. Got some waffles and gravy.
You better have you something nourishing.
Give me a bowl of soup.
I ought to give you a bowl of methadone. That's what I ought to do.
Oh, that's what I'm strung out on now, that methadone.
Handing me that jive about job training. You trained all right. You're highly skilled at not working.
You're a jive turkey. I am a worker. It's not because I don't want to work, just because there's nothing worthwhile working for. You got a good touch. Does that feel cold?
It's cold, baby. Here, that's homemade potato soup. It needs salt.
No, it needs some potatoes. Where is the potatoes?
It needs pepper.
I don't like pepper on my stuff. And what's this? Give me some bread, some butter. Some crackers irritate the line of my mouth. Give me a clean knife.
You irritate the lining of my mind.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. No, I really tried, though. I was down there for about 3 weeks at that place. Working, had on a suit, tie, shaving, acting crazy, looked just like a fool in a circus. And I'm fed up with it. I really am. Now I know how to do a job don't need to be done no more.
For real.
Don't they ever make bread that don't tear?
You know, I always did suspect those training programs was mainly to provide jobs for the people doing the training. That burns me up, baby.
Hi, Opal. Oh. Hey, Juke.
Hey, Jimmy.
We only put the homemade pies over.
On the shelf where it says homemade pie.
Oh. What'd you do, shave?
Had a suit last week.
I wish I'd seen that.
You didn't get fired for giving me a ride in that truck?
No.
You want some lunch?
I don't know. What do you got? Boy, it's cold outside.
No potato soup, please. I ain't caught a potato yet.
Hey, what's this R&B? What's that?
Rice and beans.
No, I don't. Just have
R&B. That's my thing. I can be doing some R&B.
Yeah.
Give me a dime, baby, for the box.
You know how to play the box without the coin?
You told me not to do that when people was here.
You got any milk that doesn't have any of these little things floating in it?
What you mean? Let me... Well, now, somebody put the buttermilk in the wrong container by accident.
Buttermilk. Wait, that's good. I'll get it.
Hey, come on, Jimmy, get in.
I love to see you dance, baby.
Come on, Opal. Come on.
Come on, Mom. Don't you look good?
Well, come on, let's get dance.
Sing it, Mr. James.
Say, we're doing some community research. This is my assistant. We'd like to have a chat with you.
I gotta go. I'll see you, Opal.
Take care of yourself.
Have a nice time, Juke.
I'll see you, Jimmy. Watch out now.
Here you go.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. It might prove to be interesting.
Oh, I imagine it will. I always find those questions interesting. Don't you, Juke?
Say, this is a far-out menu.
I drew that pork chop myself.
Far out, far out.
I think I'll have the,
Let me on it for you, sir. Allow me. No, because you knew here in the community. Loose the menu, chump. Nobody gonna hurt you or nothing. Hey, baby, check this out, huh? She an artist?
Very good.
And she don't look bad. Give this man some of your homemade potato soup. He'll like that.
Okay. I'll have the potato soup.
Do you want anything besides answers?
Well, I'll just have some tea, please, with some milk.
That's a good idea. Hey, give me a bowl of tea. And a twist of lemon and $10.
$10?
Cash money. I have some community affairs business to take care of myself.
Must think I'm crazy. Come in here and insult my cooking, make sarcastic remarks, expect me to give you a master charge for lunch, I don't know what else.
Thank you very much.
I love you. You should be more respectful of a man in my position. That soup's a knockout, ain't it? Yeah, well, it's got to be hot soup, turkey. That's a homemade recipe. She makes that from scratch. Gives you...
You okay?
I think it's the soup. No, it's the tea. No, it's the soup.
Would you take that one nerve you got left, get on out of here, and leave the people alone?
Saw me and my date.
I wonder if you can tell me, have you ever been addicted?
What?
Have you ever been addicted to drugs?
Yeah, I'm addicted now. Don't write it down. Be cool, man. It's not for the public. I mean, what I go through is private. My body is a temple. Tomorrow I may be off the stuff. For all you know. Yeah. Oh, for real, baby. I'm tired. I have no dependents.
No dependents?
Self-employed.
What are you going to do about your job?
I'm going to marry your eyes. You got some pretty eyes. How's your tea, dear?
Tell me, what do you think of your congressman?
Oh, just about what he thinks of me.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. She give them quickies. Dick, do the impression of Billie Holiday, Mom.
Do you do housework other than your own?
Let me see this list. Let me see your list.
Well, it's really highly irregular.
Let me see the list. Tut, tut, tut. Ask some questions. Who's Pigmeat Markham's mama? You dig? Will Chamberlain, the tallest colored chap you ever saw? Have you ever been mugged in the same neighborhood more than once?
I can't help but sense a certain
You know
amount
who
of
booed this?
resentment.
Excuse me.
I really don't think it's
Excuse me.
fair.
What?
We don't make up these questions.
Gee, golly.
Try to understand. I mean,
Oh, come on. Try to understand. We do make up these answers. It's all right.
Press conference is over.
Thank you, Mr. Cronkite.
Just playing, you know. Have a good time. Enjoy the soup, man. It's not a sight. You gonna pay for my tea?
yeah.
All right.
You don't have to pay for the tea. You didn't even use the tea bag.
Well, that's all right. You gonna have this sucker or want me to take it back?
I want this sucker.
All right, sucker. Let me have the thing.
No, baby. Come on.
No, I need it.
Baby.
I got to take care of business. Either I'm gonna get busted if you don't give me the business. You want me to be out there in the street trying to look in cars?
You really shouldn't give him the money. You know what he's going to do with it? He's going to go out of here and just...
I know what he's going to do with it. He's going to go out of here and get me 10 pounds of potatoes. I like them little red new potatoes for my potato soup.
Hey, man. That's wrong, you know. You wrong, man. I mean, I ain't a bad cat or nothing, man, because you hurt me. I wouldn't interfere in your life.
Baby, look at this. If you don't get you a warm jacket, I ain't telling you, this
I mean,
is
I should
cold
dress you
outside.
up, man.
You got to bundle up. It's really cold.
I'm getting a new coat.
So light jacket.
I'm getting a coat. About 2. I'm civilized, man.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
That's all right. I know where you're
That'll
coming
take care
from.
of
That's
the
all
soup
right.
and the
You
tea
got
and
some
that-
change
No,
coming.
that's all right. Keep it.
Hey, hold it. No. I'm trying to give you some advice. You got a black car?
Yes.
The family just moved in. Woo! Let me help you with this stuff. You know, I think I'm kind of crazy about you. You sweet,
Thank
baby.
you, baby.
You a sweet woman. I ain't no gay, but you sweet. Look at here, a tip. All right. Here's your chin back. I ain't gonna buy no more potatoes. I'm gonna try it without some potatoes. I'm gonna try it. I ain't sucking. Okay? I'll be cool. Finish sugar. You take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right? Enjoy that sucker. I'll think about you. Be glad when it's spring.
Yeah.
Flower.
So you might make a bananas flambé, and in so doing, you just take your bananas and slice them right down the middle. Once you've peeled them, here we go.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to this wholesome and uplifting show. I want to thank my guests, Richard Pryor, Bill Gerber, Judy Kahn, my special guest, Alan Alda, and for gosh sakes, be cool.
Snyder's, Ann Elder, Carol Dell, and Rod Warren. Also appearing with Lily were Felix Silla and Richard Tomlin.